Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank said Chelsea would be much better when Moises Caicedo entered starting. Moises Caicedo, who joined the Blues from Brighton last week, made a debut that had to be forgotten during defeat 3-1 in the Premier League on Sunday against West Ham. The 21-year-old midfielder conceded a penalty and looked careless for 30 minutes to be a cameo in the second half of the defeat that weekend. Hasselbank massively judged the signing of Chelsea Caicedo and believed he would lift the team. Hasselbank said to LiveScore, "Caicedo is an interesting player and forgets all financial numbers. Will he make Chelsea better? I really thought he would do it. Caicedo has the steal. Technically, he is very good and he can pass the ball well. We fully hope that Caicedo will enter the composition of Chelsea players this Friday against Luton Town and show why the club spent money for him." Carney Chukwuemeka was absent for 6 weeks after knee surgery. Annoying for the attacking midfielder Chelsea Carney Chukwuemeka, it seems like he just found his place in the team and reached his plot. But now, he returns to the training room. For a long time absent, the British international young player suffered a knee injury when he lost to 10 West Ham United on Sunday. The Blues still have never won this season, and Chukwuemeka must be absent for 6 weeks after undergoing surgery to fix the problem. Carney is undergoing surgery and will now start his recovery, the official statement from the Chelsea Soccer Club. The 19-year-old player will work with the club's medical department for his rehabilitation in Cobham. Chukwuemeka also gave the latest news through his social media account. "Bittersweet feelings scored my first goal for Chelsea, but suffered an injury and did not go home with 3 points. A small setback, but I will soon be back. Thank you, Chelsea fans, for your love and support." Italian media that claims AS Roma may be interested in contracting Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea. Now Calciomercato shows a story that claims that Rome is indeed interested in bringing in Lukaku because it failed to bring in Marcos Leonardo from Santos. It is said that the possibility of recruiting the Chelsea striker regained strength. An attempt in the last minutes is now a possibility. There are even rumors that say that Roma CEO Linus Saluku has traveled to England. But Calciomercato has a sharp denial about the trip and explicitly states that he is not in London. It is claimed that even sources close to Lukaku reduce rumors about current negotiations, and it seems that Roma has an idea for the current transfer. The Serie A side is in further discussion to sign Marcos Leonardo, and sees Santos refuse the effort, claiming they only let him go in January. This makes Rome off guard in the last days of the transfer window. An agreement with Chelsea might be a good solution. Prediction of the starting lineup for Chelsea vs Luton Town Premier League Match Week 3. Chelsea lineup formation 4-2-3-1. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Right back Malo Gusto. Left back Ben Chilwell. Center back Axel Disasi. Center back Levi Colwill. Defensive midfielder Enzo Fernandez. Defensive midfielder Moises Caicedo. Attacking midfielder Conor Gallagher. Right winger Noni Madueke. Left winger Raheem Sterling. Striker Nicholas Jackson. Okay, guys, that is the predicted starting lineup for Chelsea vs Luton Town. What do you think? Don't forget to write your opinion in the comments column. Balogun wants a sensational move to Chelsea because Arsenal set a large transfer fee. Blues Mauricio Pochettino boss really wants to strengthen the attack option, and Chelsea are ready to increase their interest in Arsenal striker Balogun. Monaco and Fulham are also interested in 22-year-old players who have been told that he can go this summer, but Arsenal have demanded a cost of £50 million. It is believed that Arsenal will eventually be prepared to lower their target and compromise above £40 million with almost exhausted time in the transfer window. But Chelsea's interest will only intensify the battle to sign Balogun, who will not hesitate to join the London rival. There is still a big gap in the assessment because Monaco has rejected an offer of £34 million, which is the highest offer owned by Arsenal this summer, and the price has scared clubs like AC Milan and RB Leipzig. Chelsea are also understood still far from meeting Arsenal prices, but believe that Balogun will be interested in moving to Stamford Bridge. Balogun indeed took part in Arsenal's preseason journey to the United States, but knew that his future was elsewhere and was determined to prove themselves at the Premier League level. Balogun promised its international future in the United States last season, and his current contract will end in 2025. Jeremy Doku reportedly confirmed that he only wanted to join Manchester City. Chelsea are very interested in completing the agreement, but 90 Minutes reported that the prospect of Heat has made the move to the Etihad Stadium as its main priority. Doku has been identified as a player who can fill the emptiness on the right wing, and the Belgian player told Rennes that he wanted the transfer. Pochettino confirmed that the club was still looking for attackers into the squad this summer. Speaking to TalkSport, Pochettino said, "This is a difficult situation because we have two strikers, Nkunku and Djordje, but they are injured. It's not easy at this time to find the right profile. We are in the process, trying to see if we can add some players in this area. But it is a job that is not easy for the club. To be sure, they work very hard to add several players. If it is not possible, we have to wait until Nkunku and Djordje are ready, and we get help from Mason Burstow. I don't think the problem is that we need another striker. Opportunities we created, we must be more clinical." The new goalkeeper is now on his way to London to complete the Chelsea medical test and move this week. New England Revolution goalkeeper Djordje Petrovic will undergo a Chelsea medical examination this week ahead of the move of £14 million from MLS. The Blues are in the market to look for goalkeepers after the departure of Edouard Mendy to Al Experts with permanent contracts, and Kepa Arrizabalaga was loaned to Real Madrid. Chelsea have now agreed to the cost to bring the goalkeeper to the Premier League in an agreement worth £14 million, and he hopes to move before the next club match in the Premier League. Chelsea will play against Luton Town on Friday night, but the 23-year-old player must be registered on Thursday midday so he can play at Stamford Bridge. He has performed impressive in MLS, and it's easy to see why the club might be interested, but he is no better than Kepa, and of course not someone who will be in the club for a long time. This is just a mediocre signing that was carried out by the Chelsea Council.